Alright. This is Magic the Gathering. Opponent goes first. You want to try to have at least 3 lands usually, but since they go first and I have something to draw, I'm going to keep that. And doesn't matter. So yeah, each time you play 1 land, the lands are going to buy stuff. He used 1 of the planes, which is the little sun, to play that. And on my turn, I'm going to do the 2. I'm going to use this guy later to draw a card, but just so I have a defender. Well, not I would be able to defend with this, but he has a flyer. So if it says flying right there, you can only block it if you also have flying. Or a thing called reach. Okay, so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to attack as well. So this one says 3/1. It can do 3 damage. It could take 1 damage. His is a 1/1. It could do 1 damage, but it can only take 1 damage. You can play as many as 1 land. So I'll play my 1 land quickly. And then I like playing this guy right here because he's a flyer. I'll be able to block dude guy's flyer then. But also at the bottom, it makes other flyers cheaper. And this dude has Death Touch, which means it'll kill my creature if it blocks, no matter how much damage it does. But I know my creature will kill his also, so I'll just attack with that one. So if you see this guy is a flyer, so he costs 1 less. He usually costs 3, but this time it's only 2. If you notice the little water drops at the top, that means I have to use blue mana to cast that. So I'm gonna play him because he's 1 cheaper, but also because once I play these instants and sorceries, he'll get more damage. And just gonna attack with those 2. So this one flies, it can only be blocked by this one. This one's bigger, I'll kill him. What I really like about that dude is when he dies, I get 2 copies that I can play. Oh. And this guy right here, he also makes instants and sorceries cost 1 less, so I'll be able to play these for cheaper. Oh no, he's not lifelink. The reason I say it like that is because I'm going to do this, and it will tap him, and he won't untap for 3 turns. And then, yeah, I'll play 1 of these. Attack. I'll keep him back to defend. And yeah, so that one has a thing called Unearth. I could play it from the graveyard, but at the end of the turn it goes to exile, which is a place that's harder to get stuff from. And then proliferate. Do I have anything that will give? Do that. So this one taps it down as long as that enchantment's there. They don't untap. What proliferate means is you add 1 to a counter, so I'm gonna proliferate. It's gonna take 3 turns for them to be able to use it. And And then I'll go to combat, attack with both flyers. Because he'll have to block. Oh no. Never mind. Alright. And so this card right here, when he tries to cast a spell, I can play it. If he pays 2 extra, we'll be able to play the spell. Which he's gonna pay the 2 extra probably. But now that's the only thing he can do this turn. And honestly, I don't really need that dude as an attacker. Let's draw some more cards. Get more poison counter. That's why I wanted to draw more cards to try to get another island. Because then I'm going to fight him to attack. And then tap this guy down so he can't block. And then put all one. That's how you play Magic. I'll try to be a little slower this time. Noise. So this time I go first, and that means I don't draw a card at the beginning. Oh, but that'll let me draw a card. So usually I wouldn't keep this, but I have this that lets me draw a card. I have her that lets me draw a card, so I should get the mana that I need. And I'll play this one first because it enters tapped. And since it's tapped, I can't use it my first turn. And then I'll play this island. Draw an extra card, give him a poison counter, and this poison counter right here, basically, if they get 10 of them, they lose the game. Yikes. So I'm going to do this guy. Scry 1 means you look at the top card. If you don't like it, you can put it at the bottom. If you do like it, you can keep it on top. Keep it on top because I need land. So he's a wall which has defender. Defender means it cannot put down. All his job is going to be is to block this guy. And then I'm going to cast him again. He's cheaper. And if I attacked with him, he would die, so. This is making theirs 1 stronger. If they're legendary creatures, which I'm gonna guess he has a lot of legendary creatures. Right here how it says legendary halfling horror. That's how you know it's a legendary. I'm gonna cast Phyrexian Arena, which at the beginning of my turn I draw 2 cards. At the beginning so your turn consists of your upkeep, your draw. Right now I'm in the pre-combat main phase. This time, I'm actually going to put that at the bottom. Pre-combat main phase, and then now it's combat. Since there's no blockers, I'm going to attack the ball. And then you have a second main phase, but I had no mana to use, so it just skips and it goes to my end step. So next turn on my upkeep, I'll draw a card, lose a life, and then I'll go to my draw step and draw a second card. Drawing cards is good because if you see he has 6, I only have 2. So he has more possibilities to play stuff than I do right now. This creature has haste on its own. When it becomes block, it deals 1 damage to each creature blocking it. That's cool. can't gain. Okay. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna play this one first so we can scry one, and then we'll play this one so we can draw one. So I'm gonna keep that up top because that'll let me draw 2 more cards. And when we play her, to draw that card. And so they don't have any blockers again. And remember, these guys have flying, these ones don't, so no matter what, they won't be able to block these two. Whenever a creature an opponent controls is dealt excess non-combat damage, this works. Okay. Non-combat, so I can block. Oops, I didn't see the second one. Alright, so this guy has a thing called Proliferate. So I'm gonna play, well, yeah, I'm gonna play him first. And this guy gets a 1/1 when he enters the battlefield, and then when I cast a non-creature, he gets another 1/1. This sorcery right here is a non-creature spell. He has no blockers again, so just attack with everything. But yeah, sorceries are non-creature spells, so when I play this next turn, he's gonna get 1 stronger. That's what this little symbol right here is. And this guy has a thing called Proliferate. Dang. When he deals damage, I get to add counters, so I'm going to make this counter become 2, and this counter become 3. Let's swap both of them this time. That's okay. Cool. 2 islands. So I'm gonna cast this. I'm gonna do Kicker. So Kicker is an extra cost that you pay. If I pay that cost, though, I draw 2 cards, and then he discards a card. So he's gonna have to get rid of his 4. Nice. So this guy's good because he makes stuff with flying cost less. This thing has flying, so it's gonna cost less after I play him. And this dude gets stronger every time a creature of flying comes in. So he's deciding what he wants to get rid of. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. I don't know why he doesn't leave any blockers. So we're gonna attack with those 2. Because next turn this one will block this one, killing it. This one will get 1 stronger and block this one. Because then he won't have enough to kill him, because 3 minus 2 is 1, but 3 minus 4 is also 1, so both won't die. Neither will die. So I have 14 health, he gets 6. To my flyers, I have 6 damage to kill him. So yeah. He draws a card, then discards a card because this one attacked. They're killing it. This will block here, so I don't take that much damage. And honestly, I'm just gonna block here to kill it. Oh wait, no, not there. Because if you block that one, it deals 1 extra damage. I don't want that extra damage to go to him. Oh, does he have menace? Huh. Oh well. So I will take 5. Like I said, I have 6 damage from flyers, so I should win. Okay, so kill him. And so usually you can only play creatures on your one of your main phases. This thing has flash, which means you can cast it as if it was an instant. The only things that can be cast on other people's turns are instants. And so I can cast this creature whenever I want to. I'm not going to need to, most likely. But that's why I save him in my hand, because then he'll be able to come out of my hand on my opponent's turn and just be an extra blocker. Hope that made sense. I know those were quick, but oh well.